Good morning, all this beauty. It's almost too much beauty, gratuitous even. Good morning, birds. Here, second run in these, in the new version of the E6 Gel Cumulus. First one made my knees a little tired. My knees never get tired. For me, it's always ankles, maybe lower back, but we'll see. This time I'm trying the GG socks. I have two pairs of those that I rotated every now and again. The reason I don't usually use them is because they're a real pain to put on. Right, I don't know. Maybe they sponsor lots of YouTubers because lots of YouTubers recommend them. Or maybe people don't find them. Maybe they have perfectly aligned toes, right? That just slide right into each. Me, I have to like adjust each one, and it still ends up feeling twisted at the top. But I'm trying them because one of the things that hurt additionally were my toes. You know, the angle in the front is a little different than the last A6 Gel Cumulus. But I do remember rewatching the Pittsburgh Marathon video that when I first started using the older version of the E6 Gel Cumulus, though I didn't have any knee problems, I did have some complaints about my toes. So, I don't know, giving these socks a chance to do what they're made for. This is a bike path, and then I'm getting on the rail trail. So no trails today, because, well, they're road shoes. So, but, you know, rail trail, which is nice. Isn't it a blessing to have a body that can get out into the woods and jog, or maybe mountain bike, right? My mountain bike friends, like Trail Sage. You know, because we're all, well, so many of us, you know, this isn't our profession, right? I teach for a living, right? Other people have other different jobs. Maybe you work in tech and you have to sit behind a desk all day, or, you know, law, or maybe you have a more physical job, like you're a welder and you at least get to get outside each day, but it's breathing all those fumes. And to be in my late 40s, right, and still have a body that can jog out here, because the recovery runs, so super easy. And right now it's downhill, so I'll walk back up this hill when I get back and listen to all the beautiful birds and watch the spring. March is such a wonderful month, but looking at this little, you see the green tint to all these shrubs, that means things are starting to come out, starting to come to life. I forget what that little berry's called. Has a name that turns people off to it, if I remember right. But it is edible for mammals and birds and such. So it becomes a good late winter food. These things. I'm not eating it, but you know, I wouldn't trust me on it. I would look it up, of course. But yeah, I was told that by somebody at maybe at the botanical garden or something. They were talking about it. At some point when I was talking to a professional, and I wouldn't try it because, you know, I wouldn't want to be eating something that looks like it but is slightly different and poisonous, right? All these birds, it's heaven, isn't it? It's a nice, easy, even on easy recovery things. You can get out to something like this, a rail trail, and get out into nature and experience all that recovery that comes from being in the bosom of God. Happy Sunday. Go up in there if you want something more technical. My legs are actually still tired, and I'd say my soreness is maybe a 2 out of 10 from yesterday's max effort, right? Getting up and down Laurel Run Switchbacks 10K. Still came in last, but you know, maybe I'll come in first when I'm 100 in my age category. Yeah, pretty soon I'm gonna have to start wearing my masks to deal with allergens, right? Allergies, because we're getting there. I can definitely feel it. These shrubs. I'm just raring to put out some flowers and then some green. And this becomes a green tunnel for half the year. It's like heaven. Question of the day. What's your favorite recovery run surface? Road, rail trail, dirt roads, or even a more technical trail and just hiking? Or do you recover on a bike or other cross-training swimming? Onto the back road. Well, rail trails, because they don't have cars on them and because they're so well tended, tend to be the same foot strike all the time. Whereas dirt roads provide a little more modification, right? Something like indents where your foot ends up landing a little bit differently on different steps, requiring a little bit more work on your balance and proprioception, but still lighter than an actual gravel, well, lighter than an actual asphalt road, right? Or cement sidewalk for sure. So it's still good for recovery. Nice located to recover with. And trails might provide a little bit too much work, you know, avoiding routes and stuff like that. But if you slow down on a hike, the ups and downs may not be too bad for you. And there we go, 1.5 miles. Turn around, head back.